evening, sports fans, and welcome to this presentation of high school basketball, girls basketball, featuring the St. Mary's Crusaders against the host, Cascade Christian Challengers. We welcome you here this evening, and we thank you for joining us here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion. The Challenger girls and the St. Mary's Crusaders getting ready to tee it up. A couple of crosstown rivals, league rivals, still relatively early in the league schedule. The Crusaders come in with a record of 1-1 in league play, but an overall record of 8-4. Meanwhile, the Challenger girls overall are 12-4. They've won 9 contests in a row and are 2-0 in league play. But tell you what, this Crusader girls team has come a long way in a short amount of time after a few down years. That they're off to a great start this year. Recognize a number of these athletes on the St. Mary's team who are multiple sport athletes. Especially jumping out at me are the young players who are also soccer players, part of a Crusaders team that had a really good run in the fall. Meanwhile, the Challenger girls are coming off of one of their best all-time campaigns last year. Cascade Christian finishing 6th at the state tournament and winning a program-high 23 games under then-coach Monty Coley, who has a Crusader connection now, as he just got through coaching the JV2 boys team to a victory over the Challengers. But this Challengers team last year graduated 5 seniors off that squad, so they've had to quickly rebuild under first-year coach Troy McNichols, and they're off to an excellent start. No superstar player like maybe what the Challengers had with Izzy McCauley last year, but what they do is they play very well together, and it's difficult sometimes to figure out who it's going to be that the Challengers will end up turning to in that game for point production. They have a number of sources they can turn to for production, but really the hallmark of the Challengers team is their pressure full court defense. So we'll see how this contest comes out tonight. I believe Cascade Christian will have a challenge on their hands, unlike anything that they have seen in recent history. Cascade Christian coming off of a 20-point victory on the road against Bonanza. Then I think a game that really battle-tested the Challengers was their 57-56 overtime victory against a good Cresswell team last Saturday. Meanwhile, St. Mary's looking to shake off the effects of a 2-point loss on the road to Brookings Harbor, and of course that's no shame as far as St. Mary's is concerned. Brookings Harbor is a very tough place to play, and they typically usually have a very competitive girls program. We're moments away from tip-off. Want to say thanks to all our sponsors that help make these live presentations possible, free of charge. Also grateful for our 4,500 subscribers to our YouTube channel, TableRockSports.net. Love to have that handy. You become a subscriber, get notifications when broadcasts are coming up, giving you the opportunity to follow along if you cannot be at the game. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll get you ready for the start of tonight's contest. It's the Crusaders and the Challengers here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground. where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This portion of our pregame show is brought to you by Abby's Pizza. For well over 50 years, Abby's has been the go-to stop after the game to celebrate. After the big contest, Abby's features a wide variety of your traditional and some new pizza favorites as well. Abby's Pizza. Our executive producer for Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. I'm Jim McCoy, along with Colton Treadway on the camera. We're coming to you live from the Cascade Christian Pavilion. Special night here, as it will be Cascade Christian Sports Hall of Fame night. We'll also be bringing you coverage of the boys contest between these crosstown rivals. And 3 new members will be inducted into the Cascade Christian Sports Hall of Fame. Longtime coach Paul Shea, multi-sport star Josh Heidegger, who was a member of the first 2 championship teams that Cascade Sports had produced. And then we'll also honor longtime sports photographer, special contributor to the Challenger Athletics program, Max Brown. So we'll have that coming up, and we're going to carry that live during the course of the boys basketball game. Here in the girls contest again, looking forward to seeing what this game holds in store. Both teams really young. If you look at the squad for the Crusaders under the direction of Kevin McMahon, he has 1 senior on the squad, Esme Medley. Otherwise, we're looking at, he's got 5 freshmen on his roster with a smattering of sophomores and juniors. Not radically different for the challengers. For Troy McNichols, he has 2 seniors. He has Grace McCauley, the team leader in assists, as well as Sienna Wilcox, who's a good spark plug for the challengers off the bench. Don't forget that before or after the game is a great time to get your favorite treat at Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros supports the communities that support them. And Abby's Pizza, for over 50 years, Abby's has been a favorite post-game stop. Abby's Pizza, with locations not unlike Dutch Bros all over Southern Oregon. We'll go ahead and take another break, and when we return, will be about time for the playing of the national anthem. Looks like we've got the Cascade Band in the house this evening to play that, and then also the introduction of the starting lineups, and that'll be coming up right here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
No game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Coming into tonight's contest, the St. Mary's Crusaders overall record of 8-4, ranked number 23 in the OSAA Power Rankings, 1-1 in league play. As I mentioned earlier, most recently a road loss, just a 2-pointer, heartbreak there against Brookings Harbor. Before that, they had a 2-game winning streak that featured victories over Lakeview and cruising past the South Umpqua Lancers. Meanwhile, the Challengers, 12-4 overall record and 2-0 record in the Southern Oregon Conference. They're riding a winning streak that goes all the way back to December 20th here at the Cascade Christian Classic. December 20th, they were winners over Phoenix, and they've reeled off a series of wins then, captured a tournament championship up at Salem Academy right around New Year's weekend, and they continue to ride high. However, what our expectation is that we expect that this St. Mary's team will give the Challengers a good fight. Again, a lot of excellent athletes. Yours truly will be getting his first look at the 2026 edition of the Crusaders. Had the chance to watch the boys in that epic game against Oregon Episcopal, filling in for the public address over there, Demi DeSoto. But we're over here tonight, and both teams gathered at their respective benches. The Crusaders wearing their road navy blue uniforms with white numerals. The Challengers in their home white uniforms with purple numerals and gold trim. Also, we have on hand to play the national anthem for us the Cascade Christian High School Band. So we're going to turn it over to public address announcer Tim O'Sullivan.
On the campus of Cascade Christian High School. Tonight's matchup features the Crusaders of St. Mary's High School and your Lady Challengers! Ladies and gentlemen, please remember good sportsmanship is a vital component of high school athletics. The OSAA and our student athletes recognize that judgment calls, either by coaches, officials, or the players themselves are made in good faith, should be respected, be loud, be proud, and be positive. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise and remove your hats as Cascade Christian High School Director of Advancement, Dave Fennell, will lead us in a word of prayer. Dave?
Let's pray. Father, we thank you in Jesus' name for the gift of life. We thank you for these two schools, for what they represent, for the work you're doing in and through the kids. And we just pray that they would go on and do great things for your honor and glory. And we commit this night to you. May we enjoy their hard work. May you keep them safe from injury. And thank you for the officials. And God, thank you for this community. In Jesus' name, amen.
Please remain standing and direct your attention to the American flag as we honor America and those that gave the ultimate sacrifice with the playing of our national anthem. To perform the national anthem, the Cascade Christian High School Band, directed by Jerry Wood. Here now are the starting lineups for tonight's girls varsity contest. First for the visiting Crusaders of St. Mary's High School. A sophomore, number 4, Avery Gunn. A junior, number 5, Emma Wheelock. A junior, number 21, Crystal Rangel Villa. A freshman, number 23, Muna Chidozi. And a sophomore, number 25, Bailey Stricker. The Crusaders head coach is Kevin McMahon. Assistant coaches are Madison Toll and Julia Vinciguerra. Cascade fans, are you ready? Here's the starting line for your Lady Challengers. And guard 5'6" junior number 2, assistant coaches are Amy Coates, Emily Stevens, Ron Haynes, Ashley Blakely, and...
So there you have it, the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Glad you could be with us this evening. This is going to be a lot of fun. Those crosstown rivalry games always are. Full house tonight of Crusaders and Challenger fans. Here we go. Tip controlled by the Crusaders. Try to feed inside. Grace McCauley with the steal. She'll bring it out of backcourt for Coppage. Down on the corner, Addison Horn. Horn, the transfer from Eagle Point. McCauley picks up the dribble. Coppage with it. Starts a drive. Bounce past Sam Hammer. Challengers going to be patient and deliberate here on their first possession. Largely, they'll look for points in transition off of their pressure defense, but a steal by the Crusaders. Avery Gunn brings it past midcourt. Picked up quickly by Horn and Coppage. A little bit of trouble there. Passes to Munya Chidozi. And a feed off the glass. The Crusaders take the early 2-0 lead. McCauley out of backcourt for Horn on the left wing. Dumps it for Coppage. Down inside for McCauley. Her shot rejected. Gets her own rebound, however. Dumps it back in. Skip pass over for Davis. Davis will start a drive. Kicks it out. Horn now out to Coppage. He'll fire from long range. And she buries the triple. Leading score for the Challengers against North Valley and Cresswell. A little under the weather against Bonanza. And she was out there on the floor. Had a presence in that game against the Antlers, but not feeling well and kind of a quiet night for her. Shot missed by the Crusaders. Feed underneath. Sam Hammer off the window for 2. Sam Hammer, always tough right around the glass. Good offensive rebounder. And there she gets an opportunity, knows what to do with it, and gives the Challengers a 3-point lead. Quickly driving up the floor is Bailey Strickler. He'll kick it out. Shot from downtown is a little bit long. Good hustle play by the Crusaders, but the Challengers come up with it. Horn out of backcourt. And she'll be called for the carry from the Stripes. Maybe just a few too many steps in between dribbles. So on the turnover, it'll be Crusader basketball. We'll see how they handle that pressure. Esme quickly out of backcourt. Pass across the paint. And a steal by McCauley. McCauley out of backcourt. Quickly up the floor. Sam Hammer dumps it inside. Davis trying to put her 6'1" height to use. Misses the shot. Rebound taken by Strickler and the Crusaders as she brings it up the floor. Sam Hammer, and this is what you'll see from the Challengers defensively. They'll have very active hands and will do things to try to poke the ball away. And then out of that, try to get points in transition, which they find at this juncture in their program's development easier to come by than points in the paint or in the half-court game. Up top, Strickler with the basketball, picks up her dribble, passes over in the corner for Wheelock. She'll drive to the hoop. Foul on the shot against Cascade. And that's going to go against Davis for the sophomore. That will be her first personal foul. For the Challengers, that'll be their first team foul. 5:15 to go in the opening frame. First free throw attempt, nothing but net. Crusaders draw within 2 at the charity stripe. Junior Emma Wheelock. Substitution in the ball game. Peyton Hurley checks in. Second attempt on its way. It's good. Crusaders draw within 1 with 5:13 to go in the first. Hurley out of backcourt. One of 3 freshmen on this Challenger varsity roster. Sam Hammer inside, kicks it out. Horn pulls up from the baseline. Her shot is good. So both teams shooting well here early in the ball game. Challengers now with a 3-point lead, supplying the backcourt pressure. They'll get it up the floor. In the ball game is Alexis Drigg. Turnover Crusaders. Challengers will get it back. McCauley, you don't necessarily think of her as a true point guard, but she is the team leader in assists and that person that does a lot of the little stuff. They're moving to the hoop. And one. Peyton Hurley with the hoop and the harm. She'll go to the line with the opportunity for the 3-point play as the Challengers extend their lead to 5. Hurley with 8 points and 8 boards against Bonanza on Wednesday night. Free throw attempt on the way. It rolls around and down. 10-4. Challengers up by 6. Again, supplying pressure. Quickly up the floor. Drigg with it. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, is how you break a press. They got behind the defense. Meanwhile, Samhammer with the left hand, can't get the shot to go. Alexis Drigg with the basketball, passes it. Her Medley, now Strickler will shoot her shot off the glass. Collecting the rebound is Hurley. A little trouble there in the backcourt, but McCauley will run it down. Bounce pass in the corner for Horn. Horn will shoot from the baseline. Nothing but net. Addie Horn, 4 points in the ball game early. Challenger lead is 6. Probably be nice if I updated the scoreboard. Meanwhile, a shot from downtown, off to the right. Hurley running it down, looking for help. Samhammer there. McCauley, Samhammer, Coppage, little motion offense here. Samhammer looked at a shot, will pull up and shoot from 15. The shot rims off. Drigg there for the rebound. 3:12 to go in the opening frame. Crusaders look to cut into that 6-point Challenger lead. Picking up her dribble, Avery Gunn. Around the horn it goes to Wheelock. Drive inside, ball's loose. Hurley there. She's got a good nose for the basketball. Started out the year on the JV, and Ron Haynes said they just couldn't keep her there anymore. Meanwhile, driving to the hoop, Hurley, 2. Peyton Hurley with 5 in the game. Challenger lead is 8. Drigg trying to save the basketball. And look what I found. Says Munya Chidozi, but the ball's lost out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Crusader possession. Subs in the game. Davis returns. Also checking in is junior, and actually the Challenger's leading scorer at 7.4 a game, Cadence Gonzalez. Inbound Crusaders. Up high. Strickler with it, being hounded by Davis. Kicks it out. There with the basketball is Elizabeth McGill. McGill wearing number 15. They'll swing it up top for Callie Parducci. They'll feed it down low, and the shot missed. There with the rebound, Kinley Davis, leading rebounder on the Challengers, gets the carom. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Hurley has it taken away. Bringing it out of backcourt as Alexis Drigg. She stopped at the free throw line. Challengers with the takeaway. .140 to go in the quarter. Coppage, right wing. Bounce pass for Davis. Finds Hurley across the paint. But as Hurley tried to get the slightly off target pass, she stepped out of bounds. Hurley will come out. Samhammer will come in. Not unlike boys coach Brian Morse. Troy McNichols liberally substitutes his players. Goes easily about 9, sometimes 10 deep in the course of a game, depending upon the matchups and the flow of the contest. And like I said, with that, there is a steal by Gonzalez. Gonzalez working in traffic. And they're going to call that a block. And that'll be out of bounds to the Challengers. 33 seconds to go on the shot clock, so it's not a full 35 here off the block. Gonzalez inbounding. Chidozi looks like they must have just checked her back in. Not sure what the story is there, but nonetheless, she's in the ballgame. Gonzalez with it. Out high to McCauley. McCauley starts a drive, but has it stolen away. There is Avery Gunn. Gunn driving against McCauley. Ball up high, nearly stolen away by Davis, who got a hand on it. She'll tip it out of bounds, and it falls in the lap of assistant coach for Cascade Christian, Emily Stevens. Gunn will take it out high, then passes. Now they'll kick it out. Parducci will shoot. Her shot rims off there. Samhammer had a hand on it for a second. They'll go ahead and call the tie up here, and the alternating possession arrow points in the direction of the Crusaders with 56.8 to go in the frame.
Team control foul on the Crusaders, number 23.
So an offensive foul.
First personal, second team foul.
Chidazi,
Challenger ball.
one of 5 freshmen on the Crusader squad, whistled for her first of the game. Gonzalez with the ball, passes, Coppage, Horn. Not bashful about shooting it. Her attempt a little bit short, but we'll have a tie-up between, looks like Samhammer is there, Avery Gunn, and it'll be Challenger basketball with 41.1 to go in the first quarter of play. Wait a minute. I thought that was... They're not supposed to go that way. That was actually a possession arrow the Challenger's way. So, with 38.5, they'll get set to do it again. Try to get all this sorted out. Jay Campbell, perhaps better known as the baseball coach over at Crater High School, also on staff at Scenic Middle School. And kind of talking through things. It looks like we're working pertaining to the clock. A lot of stuff going on. I can tell you, it's funny how, we're in about our third year into the 35-second shot clock. And
Timeout. Challengers.
Cascade Christian going to call a 30-second timeout. Well, I guess that'll give us an opportunity to take one as well. And we will do so. John L. Scott scoreboard, 14-8 Challengers. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible.
Back to action here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion. 14-6 ball game. Challengers get set to inbound. They put a couple of seconds back on the clock, so now it's at an even 40. Gonzalez, Davis, her shot rims off there with the offensive rebound. Morgan Samhammer, she's fouled and she'll go to the line. Samhammer, on the season, the Challengers' second leading rebounder, averaging 5.2 a game. Season average for points, just about 5 a game. Little bit long on the first attempt. It'll remain a 14-6 ball game, but 36.4. St. Mary's with a couple of substitutions checking into the ball game. Emma Wheelock is back. Samhammer, second attempt. On its way. That one just a little bit off to the left, and grabbing the rebound is Bailey Strickler. Quickly up the floor they go. Strickler picks up her dribble just to the left of the Challenger bench. And they'll try to feed it inside, and we got a tie-up. This one goes the way of the Crusaders, so they'll inbound underneath their own basket with 21.8 left to go in the first quarter of play. Taking care of the inbound will be Wheelock. She's in there with Gunn, Chidozi, Strickler, and Gunn. Try to work it up high. Gunn, Strickler with it. Swing it left. Strickler will shoot from 17. Her shot short. Foul on the play. And that'll go against Addie Horn. For Horn, her first personal. Challengers with 2 team fouls. Fouled in the act of shooting is Bailey Strickler. Shot bounces around and off. He'll remain an 8-point Challenger lead. Second attempt on the way. That one's good. 14-9 your score. Quickly up the floor. And Gonzalez looking down low for Davis, but pass off target. Well, point 3. Time for the buzzer heat for the Crusaders. Gunn with it. And that will end the first quarter of play. After 1, your John L. Scott scoreboard showing Cascade Christian 14, St. Mary's 9. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes, parents,
Community members.
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. Challenger lead is 5. Both teams keeping pace with each other in this game. Crusaders come out with Chidozi. Also in there is Callie Parducci, Emma Wheelock, Avery Gunn, and Bailey Strickler. Challengers on offense, Grace McCauley working her way around the paint. Gonzalez looks at a 3, and she is a good 3-point shooter. She'll take it back. She'll eye the shot. In and out. McCauley there with the putback for 2. Grace McCauley averaging about 6 points a game. And she has her first bucket of the ball game. Bailey Strickler, the long 2, making it a 16-9 ball game. McCauley with it, starts a drive, goes inside, leaves it off for Gonzalez. Abby McCauley in the ball game. She's Grace's cousin. Her older sister Izzy was the leading scorer for the Challenger last year and now playing at Corbin University. Meanwhile, Morgan Samhammer just a little deep under the basket under the attempt. And there's Chidozi looking to try to cut into that 7-point Challenger lead. Strickler with it, double team, kick it out, Gunn. Gunn penetrates, leaves it off, Chidozi there. They'll try to swing it. Quick passes there. McCauley had it for a second. Strickler gets it back. Pass up high. Chidozi. Parducci will shoot. Her shot in and out. Grace McCauley for the Challengers picking up the rebound. 6:11 left to go in the half. Shot by Davis. She gets it to go. Actually, that was Abby McCauley on it. That was 35, not 25. Strickler with the basketball. Thinks about shooting the 3. Peyton Hurley stops it. Abby McCauley with the steal out of backcourt. Her shot a little bit short. Gonzalez with the offensive rebound. have a whistle-stopping play underneath as Addie Horn and Sienna Wilcox, one of two Challenger seniors, gets ready to check back into the ball game. Sam Hammer and Hurley come over for some instruction from assistant Andy Coates. First free throw attempt by Gonzalez rims off. Cadence, the leading scorer on the Challengers, coming into this week with an average of 7.4 a game, which again tells you that they've got scoring spread all over the place. Coppage at 7.3, Hurley and Davis, McCauley into that mix. Challengers come away empty-handed on that trip to the free throw line. Shot missed. And there to grab it is McCauley. She rebounds and brings it out of backcourt. What does she do? Down in the corner, Abby McCauley inside. Sam Hammer, the little turnaround hook, can't get it to go. Grace McCauley. Now Gonzalez, her shot from long range. A little bit long. Abby McCauley. And we just have kind of a volleyball match going on underneath the basket. Challengers can't get anything out of that, and St. Mary's will take it away. Avery Gunn passes. High left side. Emma Wheelock. Now back to Gunn. Gunn glides to the hole. She banks it home. McCauley, pass inside. Foul called against the Crusaders. And that will go against Parducci, who will come out of the contest. And checking in for Coach Kevin McMahon is Alexis Drigg. Also checking in, number 15, is Elizabeth McGill. (18-11) ball game. Sam Hammer runs it down, feeds inside for Wilcox. Trapped there. She works it out to Horn. Horn denied by McGill. Coppage with it. McCauley starts a drive. Wilcox, right wing. Horn. Now Coppage with the ball. Inside 10 on the shot clock. Grace McCauley with it. And Horn will shoot. Get a hand on it. Foul on the play will send Addie Horn, the sophomore, to the charity stripe. Addie going into the week, averaging almost 7 points a game. Connects on the first free throw attempt. Addie with 5 in the game. She'll have one more. In and out. Actually make that 2 more, being fouled on the 3-point attempt. Checking in, Josie McMahon, freshman. She'll give Crusaders some size underneath. Horn. It rolls around and down. The Challengers extend their lead to 9 with 4 minutes left to go in the half. Drigg out of backcourt. Strickler working the sideline against Wilcox. Wilcox with the defense there. Offensive foul called against the Crusaders. Bailey Strickler whistled for her first personal foul of the ball game, and that'll be 14 fouls in the quarter for the Crusaders. Kinley Davis checking back in. Sienna Wilcox guarded by McGill. Energy player off the Challenger bench. Bryn Coppage. She knocks down the 3. Ball tipped away defensively by McCauley. That'll gump things up enough for the Challengers to go back and set up defensively. 3:25 left to go in the half. Strickler with the basketball. Kicks it out. And the shot from downtown. Emma Wheelock makes it a 9-point game. Feed it down low for Davis. Her shot over the rim, but there's Horn with the offensive rebound. Challengers have been good on the offensive glass. Wilcox, sensing an opportunity to draw the foul, does so, and that will send her to the charity stripe. A lot of multi-sport athletes on both sides of the floor this evening. Wilcox playing soccer in the fall for the Challengers. Of course, Horn out there, volleyball player. Same with Grace McCauley. Bryn Coppage played soccer in the fall. It's kind of one of the nice things about a smaller school. You want to play sports all around, you'll get that opportunity. Wilcox. Second attempt, that one short. Ball tipped around. And they're going to get Coppage for over the back. That'll be her first of the ball game. That's just the first team foul of the quarter for the Challengers. Backcourt pressure by the Challengers. Gunn with poise, dishes it off. Wheelock. Guard-to-guard exchange to Gunn. Wheelock starts a drive, and now a wrestling match for the basketball. And a traveling violation against St. Mary's. Chidozie will check back in the ball game. McMahon will come out. 2:40 left to go in the first half of play. McCauley up the floor. Sam Hammer, left wing for Horn. Horn starts to penetrate. Ball tipped away on the turnover. It'll be Crusader basketball. Gunn with the drive. The kick to Wheelock. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound by McGill. Chidozie will swing it around. Strickler will have a look, and the shot's a little bit long. Challenger's been getting beat on the glass on this end of the floor. So St. Mary's got another opportunity coming. Driving, Wheelock, she banks it home. Back to a 7-point game at 23-16. Quickly they feed to Davis. Davis, she lays it up and in. Kinley Davis with her first field goal of the ball game. 1:39 left to go in the second quarter of play. Chidozie. Wheelock working against Sam Hammer, who's back in the ball game. Meanwhile, firing from long range is Gunn. Put back opportunity by Chidozie. Won't go. Sam Hammer collects. Outletting for McCauley. McCauley quickly up the floor. Shot by Horn. That shot overshoots the runway, and there to collect is Bailey Strickler. 9-point game. Just a little over 1 minute left to go in the quarter. McGill on the drive. Stopped underneath. Chidozie. Nice teamwork there by the Crusaders. Chidozie on the feed. Off the drive. Coppage going to fire from three. Her shot a little bit short. McGill with the rebound. 7-point game. 38 seconds to go in the half. Strickler with the basketball. There on the weak side is Wheelock. Swinging around the horn. Strickler says, "Don't mind if I do." Four-point game now. With time winding down in the half. Sam Hammer with it. Going to drive to the hoop. Can't get that hook shot to go. McGill there with the rebound. 3 seconds left. Up high. Wheelock will shoot hard off the glass, and that will complete the first half of play. Challengers, who led at 1 point by as much as 11, now find themselves just up by 4 as the Crusaders rally in the second quarter. We invite you to stick around. Coming up, we'll have our halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. We'll have that for you coming up here in 2 minutes on TableRockSports.net.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Fans, did you know that the Medford Parks and Recreation Department is the largest provider of sports and activities here in Southern Oregon? Check out the program guide or go visit their website to check out all the opportunities that await you. If you're looking for something to do here in the dead of winter, they've got a lot of great ideas for you. And sponsor of our halftime report is the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Here at the half, the Challengers, who led by as much as 11 at 1 point in the first half, now find themselves only leading by 4. It's just the flow of this game has been that the two teams have really gone toe-to-toe with each other, even when you had a feeling like there was some separation score-wise between the two teams. Particular for the Crusaders, there still was that sense that they weren't by any means finished yet, that if they could make a little run, they could make things interesting, and indeed that is what St. Mary's has succeeded in doing, and it should make for a very intriguing second half. Always interesting to see what the respective coaching staffs come up with in the halftime locker room to either stem the tide or try to get themselves over the top. Tonight here down at the Cascade Pavilion, a lot of activity down here. Cascade Christian Sports Hall of Fame tonight. The class of 2026 includes Josh Heidegger, Paul Shea, and Max Brown. Also, we'll have the unveiling of the new Challenger mascot, which, for as long as I can remember, and being a former Challenger myself, I don't remember us ever having one, so this is be kind of cool to unveil that this evening. And of course, well, oh, by the way, right in this whole mix of things, we have a big rivalry game between St. Mary's and Cascade Christian. Basketball-wise, it would seem for like the last few years, the Challengers have had the advantage, but both the Crusader boys and the Crusader girls off to good starts this year. St. Mary's has bounced back in a big way from being down for a while. And again, this is a young team, so there's plenty of basketball left ahead of these young ladies, and you can see that they've got a squad that will put up a good fight for you, and expect that they'll be in the mix of things when it comes to the second half of the league schedule. And of course, here they would love nothing more on the Challengers' home floor than put an end to that 9-game Challenger winning streak. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout, and when we return, we'll get you ready for the start of the second half. It's the Challengers 25, the Crusaders 21. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia.
Your new year warm and happy with Abby's all new loaded spuds. Hot, cheesy, bacon packed, and easy on the wallet. When January feels cold and budgets feel tight, Abby's got the comfort you're craving. Loaded spuds for a limited time at Abby's.
Serving Southern Oregon for 69 years calls for a celebration, and Lippert's is having one. It's the 69th anniversary celebration. The region's largest in-stock inventory of beautiful flooring is on sale. Waterproof plank, just $269 a square foot. Laminate, $169. Carpet, an amazing 69 cents a square foot. And ask about special no-interest financing during the 69th anniversary celebration at Lippert's Carpet 1, Grants Pass, and Medford.
Pepperoni lovers rejoice! Pepperoni Palooza is back at Abby's. Get a large legendary pepperoni for under $20, or go giant with 50% more pizza for just $8 more. Two great prices to conquer every January appetite and budget. Order now at abbys.com.
Since their inception, Rogue X has become a place where people go for fun. Of course, they've got pools, they've got open swim times, and they've got room for all kinds of activities that include basketball as well. Be sure to visit the Rogue X website or stop in to find out the many times that they have for open swims and other opportunities that you can be a part of. Again, that is roguexmedford.com. Just moments away from the start of the second half. Trying to chase down some stats for you. One thing I can say pretty safely, actually, for both squads, that there's been really no one player that has carried the entire load, but it's been a situation where the scoring, the rebounding, and everything else are pretty well spread among several players. That both of these teams, they're young, and they also have a lot of depth. And when you consider the type of basketball that these two teams play, they like to get out and run with the basketball, that it only just makes sense. Challengers getting set to retake the floor. They're going to come out with the lineup that they started with this evening. We've got Grace McCauley out there along with Addison Horn. Well, Kinley Davis is in there in the lineup to start the second half, so a little change there. And then Sam Hammer in there as well as Bryn Coppage. Challengers will start out the second half with the basketball. Actually, it'll be the Crusaders. And taking the inbound will be Strickler. Strickler with the drive into the paint. Will kick it out. Wheelock looks for a second out of three. Passes it up. There with the defense for the Challengers is Addison Horn. Coppage getting a hand on it. But Gunn controlling it. Strickler for Gunn. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball's loose and able to control it is Strickler. She fires it over for Wheelock. Time running out on the shot clock. Gunn shoots and she scores. It's a 1-point game, 25-24. Clock got all the way down to the finish line. And the Crusaders got off the successful triple, and now a steal out of backcourt. Gunn with it. Outruns the posse, misses the layup. There to collect the rebound is Bryn Coppage. Coppage to Horn, quickly up the floor. Now for McCauley. McCauley, double dribble on that. She almost, as soon as she picked up her dribble and started again, she knew she did something she should not have done, and it'll be a turnover for the Challengers. Crusaders now with their first lead of the game. Wheelock, quick pass broken up there by Davis. And a jump ball called, and on the alternating possession arrow, it'll be Challenger basketball. St. Mary's with a little pressure out of backcourt. Grace McCauley pushes it up the floor, kicks it out for Horn. Now over in the corner to Davis. Davis bounce pass to McCauley. She'll bring it up top. Making a move, McCauley inside to Sam Hammer. Gets it over the rim and down. Sam Hammer with 4 in the ball game. And I think that they've got a mix-up there on the scoreboard clock. I know they're showing 27-24 Challengers. I think it should be 26-25. But, you know, I've been known to be wrong before. We'll see whether that gets changed or not. Sienna Wilcox checking in. We'll just keep our eye on it. I guess at least at the moment. We'll go ahead and reset it back to the way they've got it. And we can always change it if indeed there's a mistake. There, Wilcox on the drive to the hoop. Good teamwork by the Challengers in the half-court game to extend their lead to 5. Timeout called by Coach McMahon, and we will take one as well. 5:30 to go in the third. Challengers lead by 5. We'll be back after these messages. St. Mary's trailing by 5 in the ball game. They've got the basketball with 5:26 to go in the third. Strickler on the drive. Looks like she might have tripped over the foot of a challenger, so that foul's going to go against Sienna Wilcox for the Cascade Christian senior. That's her first foul of the ball game. First team foul for the challengers in this quarter. Taking in the inbound, Crystal Rangel Villa. Challengers take it away. McCauley out of backcourt. Bounce pass up the floor for Coppage. Dumping it inside for Sam Hammer. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose on the floor. Crusaders get it back. Chidozie in the ball game. Swings it for Wheelock. Up the floor. Strickler with it. Guarded by Davis. Chidozie with it. Down along the baseline. She's going to try to back it in. Ball's loose on the floor. We'll have a tie-up on the possession. The arrow points the way of the Crusaders. 4:49 left to go in the third quarter of play. Wheelock will inbound. Coppage coming out of the game. Cadence Gonzalez will check in. Junior transfer from New Hope Christian in Grants Pass. Get the inbound to Gunn. Gunn with the basketball is going to kick it out. Strickler will shoot. Shot just a little bit long. Ball tipped around. And there, look what I found, Emma Wheelock. 3-point game. Pass to McCauley. Wilcox with the basketball, has a little bit of trouble with it. Picks up her dribble, needs some help. Fires it out, McCauley. Kicks it out. Gonzalez thinks about the three. She's going to do the runner to the hoop. Misses the shot. Ball's loose on the floor. And the official says it is challenger ball. Last touched by the Crusaders. Parducci checking into the ball game. Rangel Villa checks out. It's going to go way out high to Sam Hammer, and it is taken away by the Crusaders. Parducci with it. Chidozie. Now Gunn will shoot. Overshoots the runway. And in anticipation of the crowd tonight, we got the bleachers, an extra section of bleachers set up over near the west basket. Challengers get the ball back. McCauley up the floor to Gonzalez. She can't get there in time. And the Crusaders will get it back on the turnover. Checking in for St. Mary's will be Alexis Drigg. She'll work out of backcourt against Coppage. With the left hand between the circles now. Up top to Chidozie. She'll lose the handle on the basketball. Ball's loose on the floor. On the turnover, it'll be challenger basketball. Sam Hammer checking into the ball game. Davis will come out. We've got a timeout. John L. Scott scoreboard showing the challengers up by 3, 29-26. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on TableRockSports.net.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia.
We're grateful for those sponsors who have returned once again to the lineup of sponsors for 2026, including Lippert's Carpet One, State Farm agent Rory Wold, and Twin Creeks Retirement. Here out of the break, Challengers with the basketball. Peyton Hurley making her first appearance of the second half. Tries to dump it down low for Sam Hammer. Pass controlled. Hurley with the drive to the hoop. Misses the shot. Has it blocked, and it is taken by the Crusaders. Drigg out of backcourt. That's the traffic passer by. Parducci with it. Now for Emma Wheelock. Parducci on the drive, a whistle against the Challengers. That'll go against McCauley. For Grace, that'll be her first personal of the ball game. Second team foul for the Challengers with 3:02 left to go in the third quarter. Addie Horn will check in and let Grace catch a breather. Drigg takes the inbound, makes the move against Coppage. She gets it to go. Drigg makes it a 1-point game. Challengers trying to quickly go the other way. Feed it down low for Sam Hammer. Out of backcourt, Strickler with it, working against Hurley. There, the shot by Parducci. And the Crusaders take the lead. Quickly up the floor, Gonzalez with it, Horn, Hurley. Horn down between the circles. Gonzalez up top for Bryn Coppage. And we have a whistle on the drive. Coppage starting to make that move, and a reach by a Crusader player. Callie Parducci whistled for her second personal of the game. Crusaders with one team foul in the third. Avery Gunn checking back into the lineup. Also in is Emmy Bass. Bass wearing number 34. Coppage drives to the hole, shot off the glass, no good. There to collect it, Avery Gunn. Gunn out of backcourt. She's got good quickness, but there on the steal is Coppage. Foul on Alexis Drigg. That'll be her second personal. McCauley on the runner. Her shot no good. McCauley had it for a moment, loses it out of bounds. Taking out of backcourt is Gunn. Gunn being hounded by the Challenger defense. Crusaders with a 1-point lead with 1:40 left to go in the third. They'll kick it out. Drigg will shoot. Her shot bounces around and off. Ball loose underneath. We're going to have a tie up here. Alternating possession. Challengers. Checking in for the Crusaders is Bailey Strickler. Sophomore for St. Mary's. Working out of backcourt. Parducci with the defense. Challengers with a little bit of trouble there. Sam Hammer gets it out of backcourt. She's going to drive, go hard to the hole, try to feed it underneath for Davis. Loses the handle on it. Out of bounds. Off the Crusaders. It'll be Challenger basketball. 1:15 left to go in the third. Challengers with an opportunity to take the lead. Coppage with the basketball. Bounce pass, Sam Hammer. Feeds it. Davis from the baseline. Her shot off target. Coppage there with the putback attempt. And they're trying to get it going is McCauley. They're going to try it soon enough. And then there's Sam Hammer Sam Hammer with 6 in the ball game as the Challengers retake the lead. The hand grenade theory of offense. You throw enough of them up there, you'll hit your target sooner or later. Shot missed by the Crusaders. Ball loose on the floor. Peyton Hurley with it. Looking for help. Finds Davis. Swings it. Sam Hammer down the floor for McCauley. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Davis with the move. Can't get the shot to go. Ball high in the air as they try to save it. And it will be Cascade basketball. Coach McMahon going to his bench. McGill will check in. Also in is Ada Rankin, making her first appearance of the night. Hurley to McCauley. McCauley at the free throw line. And we'll have a traveling call against the Challengers. 16.3 left to go in the quarter. Rankin quickly comes out. Chidozie comes in. Parducci with the inbound. McGill with it. McGill's got quickness, but she has it taken away by Hurley. Hurley with the basketball. Bounce pass to Wilcox. Can't get the shot to go, but we have a foul on the play. And Sienna Wilcox will go to the free throw line with 7.2 left to go in the third. Bailey Strickler whistled for the violation. That'll be her second foul of the game. 3 team fouls for the Crusaders. Wilcox, first attempt. Challengers have had their struggles there tonight. Wilcox, however, will get another. Shot is up. That one's short. Comes out to McGill. Quickly up the floor they go. Shot missed. There, Hurley with the rebound. And that will end the third quarter of play. It's been a seesaw battle, and St. Mary's has worked their way squarely into the mix of things, and it's a 1-point Challenger lead. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in 60 seconds here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Fourth quarter underway. It's a 1-point game. Crusaders with the opportunity to take the lead back. Wheelock out of backcourt against Wilcox. Parducci with the drive, kicks it out. Chidozie with the ball. Strickler will shoot from downtown. Her shot rims off. Battle around the basket. Wilcox collects the carom. Grace McCauley works it past midcourt. Dishes back for Wilcox. Peyton Hurley into the ball game. Starts to make a move. And we'll have a foul called against the Crusaders. That'll go against McGill. That'll be her second personal foul for the Crusaders, their first team foul of the quarter. Hurley, Wilcox. Grace McCauley with the basketball. They'll swing it around the horn to Wilcox. Dump it inside for Sam Hammer. Can't get the shot to go. St. Mary's out of back court. Wheelock with it. Quickly up the floor. Parducci shoots the three. That one misses the target. And good hustle there by the Crusaders. They'll swing it around. Shot by Wheelock. It misses. As Strickler tries to save it. Didn't quite get the bounce that she wanted, and it'll be Challenger basketball. Up the floor. Sam Hammer with it, making a move. And we'll have a traveling call against the Challengers. Davis into the Challenger lineup along with Sam Hammer, McCauley, Wilcox, and Coppage. Wheelock in there along with Parducci, Strickler, Gunn, and Chidozie. Some rumbling and bumbling and stumbling taking place there, and it looks like after that collision there, just part of the run of play there, and it'll be Challenger basketball. It has really settled into a rugged defensive battle between these two teams. Haven't seen a point yet scored, and here, ball out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball on the turnover. 6:12 to go. Up the floor it goes. Wheelock, guarded by Wilcox. They saw a little bit of each other during soccer season. Strickler, way out high now for Gunn. Gunn, cross court. Starts to make a move, double teamed. Kicks it out. Strickler runs it down. Now over for Drigg. And the ball out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be Crusader basketball. Wheelock looking for a place to go, finds Strickler. Strickler's going to go ahead and fire her shot off target. Davis with the rebound. Outlets for McCauley. McCauley over to the right side for Wilcox. Coppage underneath for Sam Hammer. Davis will shoot it. Davis shot a little bit long, gets her own rebound, kicks it out. Now Wilcox will drive. She has an opening, lays it up with the left hand. She can't get it to go. So these two teams deadlocked. No scoring here by either one here in the fourth. Although Strickler might change that. She can't get it to go. Coppage with the outlet to Wilcox. We'll have a timeout called. And we will do the same. Stick around. We'll be back here on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes, parents,
Community members.
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Back to action here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion. Collision between Gonzalez and Drigg. So far, we're about halfway through the fourth quarter. Neither team has scored. It has been that kind of game. Both defenses taking their opposing offenses out of what they want to do. Taking the inbound, there's McCauley with it, makes a move to the hoop, and we'll have a foul on the play. That'll send her to the free throw line. That'll go against Bailey Strickler. That'll be her third personal foul. With 4:47 left to go in the ball game. McCauley at the free throw line. Makes the first free throw attempt to extend the Challenger lead to 2. Defensive Player of the Year is a libero as a junior for the Challenger volleyball program. Second attempt, that is good. Leading free throw shooter on the Challenger, successful on her trip to the free throw line. Now we got backcourt pressure, a 3-point lead for the Challengers. Chidozi with it, drives, picks up her dribble. They'll swing it around into the ball game. Jimena Velez. Velez with the basketball, gun. Skip pass. Now into the corner, the shot in and out. Davis corrals the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Coppage with it. Feeds Sam Hammer. The hook shot just a little bit short. And they're taking out a backcourt is Strickler. Strickler on the drive. She gets it to go. Bailey Strickler with a team-high 8 in the game to draw the Crusaders within 1. We're halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Gonzalez, who's in the game, between the circles. Feeds it for McCauley. Swing at low post for Sam Hammer. She'll make a move to the hoop, and she just willed that thing into the basket. Sam Hammer with 8 in the game as the Challengers extend their tenuous lead to 3. Gunn with the ball, working against the Challenger defense. Just kind of tell by the look on her face, it's like, it's like, yeah, that one's on me. Lost a little bit of control there on it. Parducci will check back into the game. Drigg will return as well. Addie Horn in for the Challengers as Coppage comes out for a breather. So the Challengers, MO, they spread it around. Sam Hammer 8 in the game. Horn with 6 in the game. McCauley with 4. And then Davis and Wilcox have scored. Horn loses the handle on the basketball, and a timeout quickly called. And that'll be a 60-second timeout, so we'll take a break right here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
3:15 left to go in the contest. Challengers with the basketball. Gonzalez looking for help, finds Hurley. Back to Gonzalez. She'll drive. Tries to feed it underneath. Pass off target for the Challengers. Strickler with the basketball. And the Crusaders will inbound underneath their own basket. Parducci getting set to take care of that. Looking for somebody to get it to. We'll go way up high to Strickler. Strickler's got range. Gets a screen there. Now Chidozie with the move to the hoop. And the ball out of bounds. And with the turnover, Challengers get it back, leading by 3, down to 2:49 left to go in the ball game. We're going to try to dump it down low. And it'll be Crusader basketball on the Challenger turnover. Avery Gunn will come out of the Crusader lineup. It's a 3-point ball game. Parducci looking to inbound. That's going to go against Cadence Gonzalez. That'll be your first team foul for the Challengers. Both teams with fouls to give. Drigg with the basketball, starts a drive on Sam Hammer, who is returned. Ball knocked around. Wheelock with it. And a timeout called by the St. Mary's Crusaders. While they take a break, we will do the same and be right back.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes, parents,
Community members.
anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes and stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Crusader basketball with 2:29 left to go. Taking the inbound, Parducci. Chidozie stops at the free throw line. Try to feed inside. And it'll be Challenger basketball. Grace McCauley out of backcourt. 2:13 left to go in the game. Gonzalez. Davis comes out high. She picks up her dribble. Now she's in trouble. And gets a little help and manages to break away from trouble. And now we'll have a foul called against St. Mary's. And that'll go against Muna Chidozie. That'll be her third personal foul of the ball game. 4 team fouls for the Crusaders. McGill will check in for St. Mary's. And meanwhile, just to our right, Gonzalez will get set to inbound. I'll get it in for Sam Hammer. And it'll be a foul called against the Challengers. For Sam Hammer, that's just her first of the ball game. Challengers with fouls to give. They lead by 3 with 1:54 left to go. Andy Coates, assistant for the Challengers, directing traffic. Gunn working out of backcourt against Wilcox. Appeared to lose it off of her foot, but it looks like they obviously touched a Challenger last. Wheelock way out high. 1:41 left to go. They'll swing it around. Strickler with it. Starts a drive to the hoop. Picks up a dribble. Parducci. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Parducci drive to the hoop with the left hand. 2. It's a 1-point game. So the littlest player on the floor gets the Crusaders within 1 with 1:17 to go. Hurley with the basketball. Now a steal by the Crusaders. Wheelock with it. Going against Hurley. Hurley there toe-to-toe for the defense. And it's going to be Challenger basketball. Addison Horn checking in. Muda Chidozi checking in. Looks like we're going to have Cadence Gonzalez into the ball game as well. So it looks like Coach McNichols doing a little platooning here late in the ball game. McCauley will take it out of backcourt. And that'll be a blocking foul. And that'll go against Gunn. And on the 15th foul of the quarter, that'll send Grace McCauley to the free throw line. Her team leading by 1. Grace with 4 in the game.
Timeout.
Crusaders going to call a timeout, and we will also take one. John L. Scott scoreboard showing Challengers 35, the Crusaders 34. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning
Grace McCauley at the free throw line. First attempt is good. It's a 2-point game. McCauley has 5 on the night. She's in the lineup now, along with fellow challengers Addison Horn, Kinley Davis, Morgan Samhammer. And second attempt is no good. It's a 2-point game. Inside a minute to go. Bailey Strickler with the basketball. The Gunn. Chidozi with it. She'll drive, pull up, shoot from 15. Her shot a little hard off the glass. And there's Kinley Davis patrolling the glass. Grace McCauley with the basketball. Up the floor to Samhammer. Samhammer making a move. Now to Horn. Horn will shoot from 3. Her shot in and out. 30 seconds to go. And it's a 2-point game. Parducci out of backcourt. McCauley there, shooting from 3-point range. That shot a little bit long. And there to tie the game is Bailey Strickler. 14 seconds left to go in the contest. And the challengers will call a timeout with 10.4 seconds left to go in the game. 36-36. We'll be right back.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
.4 to go. Challengers come out of the timeout with Grace McCauley, Cadence Gonzalez, Bryn Coppage, Kinley Davis, and Morgan Samhammer. What does Coach have drawn up? McCauley with the basketball, with it. Starts a drive, feeds it, and Gonzalez! She buries it! Gonzalez. And the Challengers come away a winner. Got to show that one to you. There's McCauley on the feed. Gonzalez drains it. Her lone three-pointer of the night. And the Cascade Christian Challenger girls have won 10 in a row. A sweet victory for the Challengers against their crosstown rival, and hats off to St. Mary's for giving them all they could handle and more, making for a hard-fought basketball game. Maybe it might be nice if we reflect the final score there off the three-pointer by Gonzalez. We got a boys game coming up, so I think what we're going to do right here is we're going to close this one down and get ready to bring you the boys contest between the Challengers and Crusaders. If it's anything like this game was, it is going to be a dogfight. We'll take a quick timeout and then, of course, go back to the Lithia Superstore Game Center and go ahead and click it on there. I'm going to go ahead and get that feed rolling here just as soon as I can. For Colton Treadway, I'm Jim McCoy. Thank you for joining us, and look forward to having you with us for the boys game coming right up.